CCVault is a really cool wallet, alternative to Daedalus, Yoroi, ADALite. All those ones are really popular in the Cardano ecosystem, but this one here, CCVault, stands for Cardano Community Vault, and it's made by a bunch of really cool devs in the Cardano ecosystem, from Titan Staking and AHL Net Stake Pool. So there are a couple of stake pool operators working in the Cardano ecosystem and building this absolutely fantastic wallet. So let's get into some of these features.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast.
Hey everyone, I'm Peter Buey, and in this video, we'll be going through all the really cool features that these guys have put together in this fantastic wallet, CCVault.io. Now, I've already created a wallet here. You can see this one here that I've set up for the testnet. I am on the testnet version of the site. If you are new to Cardano and you have never used a Cardano-based wallet before, you can set up a testnet one. So you can play around with some fake ADA and you don't need to worry about messing around with real ADA. You can use the testnet, transfer some ADA from wallet to wallet that you may create, and just get to know and understand how Cardano works and how wallets work in general. So I'm going to click on add new. I won't go through the entire process of adding a new wallet, but I'll step you through what you need to do. You can connect a hardware wallet. So if you have a Trezor or a Ledger Nano, you can connect it at this point and do what you need to do. Follow those prompts, those steps, so you can connect a hardware wallet. If you have any substantial amount of ADA, I highly recommend that you get a hardware wallet. You can find the links down below to the various websites where you can buy this. They are affiliate links, so buying through our links really helps with our podcast channel. But I'll just go back. I'll click on create new wallet and I'll go through this basic wallet creation process. I'll call this one test 2. And I'll use a password here that my password manager is recommending. Actually, I'll use one that I've already set up earlier for my other testnet wallet. So I'll just paste that in. Now, if you're not using a password manager, it's really hard to remember some of these complex passwords that you create for your cryptocurrency vaults and wallets, etc. So I highly recommend that you use a password wallet. You can get to where is it? There's a link up there in the top right hand corner where you can find out more about password vaults, password managers, so that you can keep your identity and your password safe online. So I'll just add in those passwords. I'll click on save there. Now, the next part of setting up a wallet is the recovery phrase. And I won't go through this because it's a little bit of a lengthy process, but you can go through this and work out exactly what you need to do. In the recovery process, you will be given 24 words that you need to write down and save in a really safe place. Highly recommend that you write it on a piece of paper so it's disconnected from your computer. So a piece of paper at least. But what I do is I actually write this down. Where is it? I have little sheets of metal. This is little sheets of aluminium that you can buy from a hardware store. And I can write 12 words on one side and 12 on the other. And that allows me to safely store my 20-word seed phrase, my recovery phrase, in a fireproof manner. So paper burns, but this piece of metal has a melting point at 800 degrees Celsius, I believe. So it's a really high temperature and would, in a house fire, you probably won't lose that. And that's the big worry. You need to make sure it's fireproof, childproof, ant-proof, dog-proof, all of those things. So make sure you write it down in a safe, secure place, put that somewhere safe, make multiple copies, send it off over to your parents' place, a friend's place, someone that doesn't understand what it is, to keep it safe and secure for you. I always say, keep those seed phrases safe and secure. So in this process, you need to write that down, and then you say, yes, I've written that down, continue through the process, and then repeat those words back to the wallet app to confirm that you have that wallet phrase saved correctly. This is what you'll need to restore your wallet on this particular wallet app, or in Daedalus or in Yoroi. Without it, you won't be able to access your funds again. I can't stress how important it is to keep that seed phrase safe and secure. If anyone else has this seed phrase, or if anyone else can see the seed phrase, if they have photographic memory and remember it, they will be able to access all your funds. So please make sure you keep it safe and secure. I think I've stressed that enough. Okay, so I won't go through this entire process setting up the wallet here. Let me just go back and let's have a look at the wallet itself. So this is one that I've set up before. Let's have a look at a couple of the features. The really interesting one that I want to look at is the staking mechanism. But before we can actually stake and delegate, we actually need to have some ADA in here. And I've just emptied this wallet here, so there's nothing in it. So to actually send your ADA to this wallet from an exchange, for example, you need to click on receive and grab one of the addresses. So this is the address here that's given to me. So I can use this address and go to another wallet or go to an exchange. And in this case, I'm going to open up NAMI. You won't be able to see this process, but I'll send myself a little bit of test ADA. I'll just send through 500 test ADA, and that will submit to the blockchain and get sent to this particular wallet. So this will just take a little while. So I can see that the transaction has gone through on my NAMI wallet. So I'm just going to click on the transactions tab here now and see if this has gone through. So this is the ADA that I've sent just a little bit earlier. And there it is there. So I can see that 500 test ADA has just been received. Great. So now I have ADA in this particular wallet. I should be able to now stake it in one of these stake pools. So this is all testnet at the moment. Now I have already delegated to a particular pool here, and this is the Sprout pool that I delegated earlier on this particular testnet wallet. But I want to actually now delegate to a different pool. So I'll just go down the list here and I can see the various different pools here. And what I actually like about this delegation process is the saturation level indicator is actually different to how some of the other wallets do it. So with some of the other wallets, when a pool reaches a high level of saturation, which means its maximum amount before your rewards start to diminish from staking out a particular pool, those pools, their indicator bars are green. So for a novice that doesn't understand what they're looking at, they'll see green. It means good, right? So I should be delegating to those particular pools. But in reality, they're so close to high levels of saturation that it's not a good idea to actually delegate to one of those pools. So you can see here, this pool here, James, is actually lower in saturation than these two top pools here, and the bar is green, which means I should be delegating to this particular pool here. So I'm going to delegate to this one because I know the saturation level isn't as high. And if I go further down, I can see even smaller pools that I could possibly delegate to, which probably is a good idea. And I can see this one here, Tails, the Metro Mermaids, who do a huge amount of work in the Cardano ecosystem. They have a testnet pool here, and I'll actually delegate to them. So I'll click on delegate, and I can see that I am going to confirm this process now. And so I'll just use my password manager to enter in my password, sign that transaction, and away we go. And there we go. So the delegation process has now been verified. The transaction has been submitted on chain, and now it's verified that I am now staking to the Metro Mermaid stake pool. So that's absolutely fantastic. So there we go. Staking is quick and easy to do. Now, some of the other really cool features that you need to look at in a wallet is probably the voting system. Now, voting is the on-chain governance for Cardano, and you'll need at least 500 ADA to actually go through the voting process. But the fact that they've integrated in that entire voting process means that you can participate in Project Catalyst and vote for your favorite proposal that is going through the various funds. At the moment, Fund 7 is up, and we can see that we can set up the wallet here so we can vote for that. So that's a really cool feature to go through. Now, if I go through settings, we'll have a look at some of the other things in here that the wallet can actually do for us. Name and password, that's pretty standard. So we can change the name of this particular wallet and set the password, the sending password. We can change it and update it whenever we want. We have an access password. So this will be a password that will block the user from being able to view this wallet. So I haven't gotten this set up at the moment, but if I refresh the screen with the access password on, I wouldn't be able to actually get to this particular wallet until that is verified. Now, this is a cool little feature here, the address book. So if you're using common addresses that you're sending to again and again, maybe you have various different wallets, or maybe you're sending ADA to an exchange, we can add in an address book with a name. So exchange, type in the address there, and that way we always will have that particular wallet to send to, and we don't need to look back and check those particular addresses each and every time. Address book is a really cool feature. It doesn't exist in some of the other wallets such as Yoroi or Daedalus. So address books, very useful to have. This feature here, the export. So this is exporting your wallet to a particular file, a JSON file, so you can actually save it as a file and then import it back in as a JSON file. So it's really cool feature there that we can use in regards to exporting your wallet. Now we can also use the wallet in single address mode. So this is something that you will need how NAMI works. So it has a single address as opposed to multi-address. Token fragmentation I haven't looked into, and I don't really understand how that particular feature works at the moment, but I will dig into it in the future. Now, this particular feature here with the auto withdrawal of rewards if needed, this is something that really confuses people on different wallets. So Yoroi wallet, when you're looking at your ADA balance, you have your ADA on one particular side and then your rewards balance in the middle. And when you look at the rewards balance and you can see that big withdraw button, people think, okay, I'll withdraw that and my ADA balance should increase. That's not the case. Your total ADA balance also actually already includes your rewards balance. So your total balance doesn't increase when you withdraw your rewards. It's a very confusing feature. This here has that integrated in it, so you don't need to worry about that particular feature. When you move your ADA out to another wallet, all your rewards go with you at the same time. So that's probably something really important to actually realize and understand. The last one here that is actually a feature that is asked quite often when people are unhappy with their delegation, unhappy with their speculation in Cardano and ADA, they may want to move everything to an exchange, delete everything they have, and then move it off to an exchange to sell back into fiat currency. So this is your ability to do that, to deregister your wallet, receive back your deposit that you would have put in, and also delete your wallet as well. So you complete exit out of the ecosystem and move off to a different exchange. Please make sure you read the instructions and the text here before you do, so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. Now, if you're wanting to add more features in here, or you want to contribute to the actual project, you can go here to GitHub, and in the issue tracker here we can see a whole bunch of different features that people have submitted in there for improvements, for other various aspects as well. Everything that you can see here, even a dark mode. So if you're wanting one of these features and you really want to improve the wallet, you can do so by doing the request, and I'm assuming people would be voting for these ones or actually giving feedback, contributing to it themselves, so that the developers can go back and increase or add in these particular features for the particular wallet. So that's my quick overview of CCVault. It's a really cool project, and if you like it and really want to support it, they do have a NFT that is being sold that will help with the funding of the wallet in the project. It's called Mesmerize. There are 8,390 of them remaining, and you can buy one of these. It's a low price of 22 ADA, the ADA to cover the dust and the buying of the NFT as well. So you can buy that one, support the project. It's a really cool community-based project, and you can go through there, support it by buying one of their NFTs. Check it out. Let me know what you think about this wallet. If you haven't used it before, it's really cool, something alternative to try out. It is trustworthy. It is built by very good community members in the Cardano ecosystem. So please make sure you check out the links. Everything is down below in the show notes. Check out everything there, and anything else that I might put in the top right hand corner there. Bing. You can find out more about us. If you really enjoyed this video, please give us that thumbs up, click subscribe, and click on that notification bell, and you hear more from us real soon.
Yeah, gotta do it like that. You've been listening to the Learn Cardano podcast. Gotta get it hype. Crypto is what we like, but this is not investment or financial advice. Gotta do your research, cause it's risky. We know it is. This show is educational and it's informative. Crypto's the future, really, it ain't no debate.